live stream. Yeah. There was a request from do it the whole time. Yeah. It's really just an impression of every bad German accent I've ever heard, and I just jammed them all together and gave them a little extra growl. So who's to say? Let's see if anyone... Okay, we've got a few people watching. All of the streams are going. Yeah, they're good. Ha 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 ha. See how much longer I can do this. Should be all day. Who knows? Who's to say? I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. I know I certainly have had an interesting week. Good things, bad things. Who's to say what the balance ought to be? Certainly not me. I'm not an expert. I'm barely a barkeep. But here we are. Friends, I in these few moments ahead of time, I do want to thank you once again for being there, watching the streams. It really means a lot to me that you're coming back after week and watching the streams. And hopefully it's giving you something to look forward to on your Wednesday evenings. Also, I've got to thank the loads of people who are already subscribed. The large proportion of watchers on YouTube are already subscribed. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Makes a huge difference to have you subscribed to the channel and commenting and liking. So thank you so much for all of that. And if you're just joining us, that's something you can do that supports me, and it costs you nothing. So head on over to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all the things that YouTubers ask you to do. And for those of you joining me on Twitch now, I do have a Twitch channel. If you're watching on Twitch, hello. We'll see how well that Twitch connection works with these short streams. And I'm thinking about doing longer streams, but maybe I put together a drink or try out designing a drink live on the Twitch. So let me know what you want to see on the Twitch. I'm frankly a little bit lost on what to do with that beyond what I do here. So I'm open to lots of suggestions if you've got them. And with that, it's 5 o'clock where I am, so it's probably 5 o'clock somewhere else. So let's go ahead and get started. Willkommen, everyone. My name is Ansel. I am the indecisionist, and I will be your dungeon barkeep today. Now, I'm no expert mixologist, but I do have a bar here in this strange alternate dimension covered in bottles, and I have the adventurous spirit that hopefully you share, such that I will take on any monster, and by monster I mean strange cocktail I put together using only gaming dice. So, shall we get started? Yeah? They're good. So, first thing we need to do is choose a name. Now, I asked my friends on Facebook for name suggestions, and they came up with hundreds of name suggestions. So, I have a D100, D percentile here, and I'm going to roll it to choose from that list. Now, unfortunately for my regular viewers, there's no dice cam today. For whatever reason, the dice cam is on the fritz. I'm working on it. Don't know why that's happening, but who knows? Just too much excitement going on for the thing that runs all of this. So, my first roll gives me a 39. 39 is D6 on the beach. I am excited to make a D6 on the beach. Thank you, Jim McDaniel, for this suggestion. Hopefully, this one can end up being a shot. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so D6 on the beach. That's exciting. Let's do it. I am doing that in a German accent. Do you have to do that in a German accent? Oh, now it makes sense. Yeah, I do have to do it in a German accent, as requested by Patty Smith, to whom I owe many, many favors. So, you've asked, and here I am delivering. So, we're going to make D6 on a beach, and now we will move on to liquors, which is a D20. The D20 came up with a 16. That's the chili pineapple whiskey. That's exciting. We haven't done that in a while. Alright, so we start with that. And now our bar term, which would be D12. I roll my D12. I get a 10. And the bar term we get today is muddle. Now, This is going to be difficult going in with the shot, and we've covered this one a couple times, but muddling is when we use a tool like this one to smash up fruit or whatever in the bottom of our glass. And that gives us little pulpy bits and juice, and works all of the flavor out of that fruit and into the cocktail. So if we're making, say, an old-fashioned or brandy old-fashioned with the cherries, we could muddle the cherries in the bottom of the glass, along with the bitters and the sugar cube to really get it going. And that's what this is for, is getting all of those flavors integrated into the drink. So that's muddling. That one comes up a lot. It's weird. All right, now we move on to a D8 for the mixers. For the mixers, we have a 6. And let's see, that gives us lime juice. I'm going to edit that to lemon juice because I've run out of fresh limes and I don't want to use the stuff in the bottle. So here we are, we're going to use lime juice. They're all out at my local store. How could you run out of limes? Moving quickly on to garnishes. Let's see what monstrous garnish we get today. That's a 6. So, blackstrap bitters. This is very exciting. Now, somebody asked me about this earlier, what kind of bitters I was using. And I don't do labels very often on the channel, but today I will show you these because I like them a lot. They're very special. I don't know if they even make them anymore. I've had these for a while, but I think they're exciting, and I really, really like how delicious they are. So these are from a company called Bittercube, and I've got Bolivar bitters and Blackstrap bitters. And the Bolivar bitters, let's see, what does it say? It says flavor profile, cassia, chamomile, and dried fruits, which is pretty accurate. It's got this lovely aromatic, herbaceous quality to it. And the Blackstrap is exactly what it seems like. It's molassesy and delicious. It's got the sarsaparilla-ness to it. Really, really good. So we're going to use the Bittercube Blackstrap bitters today as a garnish. So that's probably going to go... Yeah, I think we can do this. I think we can do this as a shot. This D6 on a beach could really do something. You can't argue with the German accent. That's true. You can't argue with the German accent on the substitutions. If I say it, it goes. It's clearly very efficient and well thought out. Haha. So, finally, we have a method. Let's see if the method goes along with everything. That's a D4. We got a 3. So we're going to box this. Yeah, I think this is going to work. So let's go to the tabletop cam. All right. Oh, it's frozen. That's the problem. All right, well, the tabletop cam is on the fritz as well, so we're just going to do this in the air so you can see it. So, we're going to start. Let's see, I have a 2-ounce shot glass, so I'm going to do 1... and a half of the chili pineapple whiskey. There we go. And then I'm going to juice up my lemon. And I'm going to aim for about half an ounce. So with these lemons, I've been getting a lot of juice out of them. These are very juicy lemons. So I am going to eyeball it. Well, no. I'm going to try and juice it right into the jigger. So let's see how that goes. Let's see if we can do that. Come on. There we go. There we go, you juicy lemons. That's a little bit higher so everybody can see the juice coming out of the lemon. Oh. I'm sure this is somebody's kink. See, this is why I have a separate camera for this usually. It's much easier. But for you, I will do most things. And a little bit more. We're almost there. I'm gonna have to get that seed out. Alright, there we go. That's the seed. There we go. All right. So 1/2 ounce of lemon juice and bitters. Now, I'll be honest, I have no idea what normally goes into a 6 on the beach. So for this D6 on the beach, it's going to have nothing in common with the original. I may have to revise it later just to add something. So if you know what goes into a 6 on the beach, it's too late now for me to put it in there, but we'll see. All right, so we're going to box this. So I will add a few D6 of cold damage to the cocktail. And then box, which means I'm going to roll it from one tin to the other. And that's just going to cool it down a little bit and mix everything together well. It also means I'm going to have to... This is not the way you make a shot, but here we are. Alright, so we're going to pour this in there. Alright, so there we go. It's a D6 on the beach. Lemon juice, chili pineapple infused whiskey, and just a little bit of bitters. So, I'm going to sip this shot. I know that's apocryphal for some people, but I need to have enough of it to tell you how it is. And if I drink it all at once, who knows if I'll have any tasting notes at all. I dare say this is something that people might drink on purpose. It's got that spiciness from the chili pineapple whiskey. The pineapple notes are working with the lemon in a really interesting tropical sort of feeling way. So it's beachy. It's got a beachiness to it, and a lemonadiness to it as well, which is interesting. So let's see. Vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice, cranberry juice. Oh, I'm nowhere close to that. Alright, this is a whole new thing, completely different from the 6 on the beach. The D6 on the beach sounds like it would give you far fewer hangovers based upon that description. Sounds very sweet. This is relatively dry. Also, there's a sweetness there from the whiskey, which is interesting because you don't normally think of the whiskey like an Irish whiskey as a sweetness source. Yeah, that's delicious. It's if you like a spicy drink, this is once again a spicy drink. It's got a bit of capsaicin kick right at the front, so it eases out into this tropical, citrusy, delicious view out into the vista of your beach, your strange beach full of exotic whiskies, and the bitters I think are informing everything, but they're not standing out, to be honest with you. So there we are, friends, comrades, the D6 on the beach. Now, for those of you who are interested, you may notice that behind me the bar is sort of wavering in and out of reality, especially when I wave my hands like that. This is an opportunity for you, because I've had the local wizards turn this into a portal to other bars. If you would like me to join you in your local bar, or the bar in your home, you can submit a photograph of that to me on my website. That's indecisionist.com/dungeonbarkeep. And it will be added to the background here so that I can take a virtual or a magical pub crawl to your favorite place to drink. I've even got another one coming up for next week, so that's very exciting. And I may be changing the bar as well, just for myself. Who knows? Maybe I'll be in a cave sometime. Coming up this weekend, I've got a very exciting new cocktail coming up, which has a fabulous name that I definitely remember and didn't just forget. Let's see. Ooh, I'll preview it here for you. Just for a hot second, you'll get to see it on the screen. Just desserts. That's what I'm calling it. Just desserts. You know, like you give to your enemies. So, join me on Saturday to see the Just Desserts cocktail, which I'm actually very excited about. Despite the fact that I just came up with the name a few minutes before this live stream, the cocktail I've been working on for a few days, and I think you're gonna really like it. It includes aquafaba, so we'll be able to foam the drink without having to use egg whites, so you can do that as well if you want. All that being said, once again, I have been the Dungeon Barkeep, the Indecisionist, Ansel Birch. Please follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram. Find my website at indecisionist.com/dungeonbarkeep. And if you're on the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things that YouTubers say, because I'm a YouTuber and that's what I want. If we get to 500 subscribers, I'm adding Malort to the rail. So tell all of your Chicago friends, let's get that up there so I can start my mission to find the cocktail that goes well with Malort. Finally, thank you all. Have a wonderful evening. Drink adventurously. Satisfying.